All right, Ivan, I know it hasn't been the result you've wanted these last two games, but how have you felt about your individual performance so far?
I felt I was getting better with every period. So the start was, it's kind of hard to get back in the rhythm. I haven't played a game since like April. So like the first period of the first game was kind of tough, get the lines going and stuff. So yeah, I think it was getting better. My skating was getting way better every period. So I think I finished strong this game. But it's still, a lot of details and still a lot of things to sharpen.
What was the prep you had to do between that last game and getting ready to kind of be back in the mix in this? Was it more the physical? Did you have to think about it mentally? Like, where did you kind of really fine-tune things?
I really had to, get some good stretch, get the hydration going, because, it's kind of hard to practice the game situations in the off-season. So, I had to start in the gym, get some bike and get some water. Yeah, get some good sleep, and mentally, just stay focused and get frustrated about some things not going my way. It's like first game after a long period, so yeah.
I talked to you after you signed your NHL contract last year, and you were really excited about this being a first step because you still have NHL ambition in the future. How has your confidence grown over this summer and what you'd like to do next year?
Yeah, I think I was really working, to get stronger. So. Yeah, some battles in the game kind of gave me confidence that I'm stronger. Some guys, falling off me, so that always makes me happy that I got stronger. So yeah, and the ambition is big. It's NHL. It's my dream. So yeah, I got to work hard to get there, and it's not gonna be easy.
These games are tricky. Obviously, not the result you want. It's not necessarily about wins and losses in a rookie face-off, but you guys are competitive. You're trying to win. What do you take away from a game like this today? Do you look more into it on the personal side and what you did well, or is it more of the overall?
Yeah, I think it's like those games are pretty hard. It's everybody has the new systems, and so it's kind of hard for new guys to get in and follow the system. So it's more about the individual side, about the compete, winning battles, and sharpen up the details. It kind of tells you what to do better. Everybody has a difference, so yeah, it helps you. And like for me, it's probably good before the main camp to get some stuff sharpened and get ready.
Wearing a letter in this tournament, how do you approach leadership, especially helping out some of the other European players here?
Yeah, it's been good. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I was helping. We got Max from Czech. He's 18, so he was my roommate. So trying to help him. Where to be, what stuff to dress. So kind of helping everybody. And in the locker room, just helping guys. If they have questions, they ask me. And so I'm there for them if they need something. So I tell them so they don't have to go to coaches.
Day off tomorrow. What are you guys doing? Any plans as a team? Anything individual? What's on the agenda?
We have a practice, and I think then we got some team builder, maybe a SoFi Stadium visit or something. Not sure yet.
Very cool.
Your skating has been really explosive. What have you done this offseason with that?
That's kind of question to my trainer, but yeah, in general, just getting the legs, to be explosive. So it's some jumps, the first three steps. Kind of watching the NHL guys like Mackin, and you see the three steps are quick. So you got to always do that. It's really important.
Last one for me. What do you change between now and main camp?
I don't think there's much to change. I still want to be focused and give my everything on the ice. So, yeah, I'm going to do that in the main camp, and I have to be way better in the main camp as well.
You talked about the adjustment the first year in the AHL last year, calling mom and learning how to cook some things on your own. Have there been any recipes that you've really perfected since then?
I got to say I was pretty lazy in the summer, so I didn't get my mom to teach me much. I was enjoying the break from cooking and stuff, so yeah, I kind of made it hard for her. But yeah, I think I got some better recipes, so it won't be chicken and rice or steak every day, so it should be better now, but still I can FaceTime her anytime, so she can tell me what to do.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, what are some challenges in trying to unify a group of players that all haven't played together in such a short amount of time in a tournament like this?
Yeah, you just try to give them as much information as possible, and they've all played at a high level, and it's up to them to calculate all the information we give them and try to execute and create some chemistry as quickly as possible. Obviously a little bit of rust for some of the guys that were inserted today. See some good, see some bad. That's part of the process this early in the season. So, some good showings and some good learning lessons for some guys.
You guys have a day off tomorrow, a little chance to have some fun. I know you guys got a team-building exercise sort of planned out. Even though not all these guys are going to be playing together when you move into the regular season, there's still some advantages for the team, the Eagles team up north, for you guys. So what do you kind of try to make tomorrow about?
Well, I mean, obviously, like, you know, these guys are representing the Avalanche organization right now. They're part of this team. We have an opportunity to be together, and we want to make it a valuable experience for them, not only on the ice, but what we can do together off the ice. Shows what kind of organization this is and what kind of players we want to be a part of it.
Wilsey described Matt Steinberg's game as a little bit physically gritty. He drops the gloves today. Do you see that as a player trying to, an extension of his leadership role and trying to inject some life back into this group?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, we know Matt very well last year. He's a guy that he's going to need to play that way to have success. You know, he's a guy that finishes his checks hard, goes to the net. You know, in terms of that fight, he's at the net, he's battling the D-man, stick comes up, he doesn't like it. Shows the team he's going to stand up for himself and try to give us some life.
For me, I thought Pavel as well as Poland played again well today. They were good on both sides of the puck. What did you see from them, from not only the way they played, but from that leadership standpoint also?
Yeah, I thought Pavel was one. He was strong in the circle, had some authority in there, and then, you know, he's a worker. He's a workhorse. Like, he hounds pucks, he finishes his checks. I thought he was pretty good on the penalty kill again today, and then I thought Poland followed it up with another solid performance. You know, structurally very strong in his details. He's around the net, hit the crossbar early, rewarded on the power play. So he's in the areas that we want him to be in to create some offense. You know, surprised a couple guys with some counter hits. Like that's his game. So it's good to see him get those offensive opportunities and get rewarded. It's only going to build his confidence.
It seemed like generating production was a little bit of a challenge today. Can you tell me what you were seeing from your view?
Yeah, you know, it's tough to score. You know, that's one of the lessons these guys are learning. Like, you know, making sure that you get through guys and inside guys and create that positioning as soon as possible, because once you don't have it, it's tough to get it. You know, I thought, especially early on, I thought we did a really good job with possession in the offensive zone. Forwards were moving and slashing through the good spots, and Seattle did a good job of taking away our shooting lanes, and they had a lot of blocks that kind of nullified our offensive zone. But just being at the net, you got to be ready to consistently battle for those opportunities and those loose pucks, and we just came up a little bit short today, I thought.
All right, so it's your rookie tournament debut. You didn't get to participate but got to watch last year. What were some things that you were hoping to showcase in this tournament?
You know, just returning as an older guy. It's just leading by example and showing the way for the younger guys, and just compete. You know, this hockey is pretty hectic compared to the regular season. There's not a lot of thinking or a lot of tactics. It's just about effort. So just leading by example and just having the most effort on the ice, basically.
Played in an NHL game last year. What kind of, even though it was just a game, what kind of experience did you gather from that you've been able to sort of kind of transfer to last season and then coming into this summer?
I think mainly confidence. You know, it was, if you would ask me before last year if I would leave college for 2 games, I would say 100%, but then I ended up a little bit disappointed because I thought I could do better. But you know, having that calmness when if that opportunity ever comes again, I think is the biggest plus, because I've already been there, and I think I can showcase more next time.
Your work ethic has impressed Av staff so far. Can you tell me a little bit about what motivates you to stay so committed?
Lack of talent, maybe, I don't know. No, I mean, there's like just, you know, there's one way for me to get things done, and you know, I've been participating like this in school and everywhere else, so I just want to make sure that if I'm doing something, I'm putting 100% into it, and then if that's enough, that's enough. But at the end of the day, I just want to leave here and make sure that I've done everything I could.
The center position is so interesting, especially right now for the Colorado Avalanche. What kind of a center are you? What do you feel your strength is in that position?
I think my biggest strength right now is just being a face-off guy that just whenever there's a tight situation in a game, I go out there and I have 100% confidence that I'm going to win it. I am pretty good on a penalty kill, and I can also fill in with just either secondary scoring, but I have the biggest room to improve, and then just being a solid defensive guy that when they put me out there, they just know that there's no chance I'm getting scored on.
What were some of the challenges against Seattle today, and how do you want to reflect on them moving forward?
Just like circling back to my first answer, I believe that, as I said, the older guys have to lead by example and show the younger guys how we play, because whenever we have that crest on our chest, like, we're representing the Colorado Avalanche whether we like it or not, and I believe that we didn't do that today. So majority of the blame comes to us, to the older guys, and I believe that we need to take responsibility and make sure that I believe the next game is on Monday, that we do our job.
Day off tomorrow, you'll have a practice, a little time to breathe. You guys are going to have a team-building activity. As an older guy, as someone who's looked at as a leader, what's the message tomorrow?
I mean, first of all, as I said, it's most about effort, but we also have to have fun. This is an incredible experience for all of us. As you said, I didn't get to play last year, so it's about enjoying it and make sure that we are all reset for the game on Monday, and make sure we just do certain reparations for today.
And you got into town early and joined in the DU Pro Camp alongside players like Taves, Gerard, LOC. What do you take away when you get on the ice with pros like that?
Just mainly just watching them, how they work and how they perfect the craft is just unbelievable. And for me, the main motivator why I decided to go there is that I always want to practice with someone that's obviously better than me, and I have heard only good things about the DU Pro Camp, and I was lucky enough to get invited into it by OC, and that it just gave me so much just from playing against such a good guys that have been in the NHL for a long time, and they're really established over there.
Thanks, Pavs.